welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local light worker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer. Welcome, my loves, to a subscriber requested pick a card reading on the topic of how do they think you feel versus how you really feel. So I'm going to check both perspectives in this pick a card reading. Thank you to the subscriber, to the crew member that requested this reading. I think it's really interesting. And from my knowledge, I don't recall having created a reading of this kind, although there are almost 500 videos on the Spiritual Social so far, so I might have actually created it, but I forgot about it. You guys can remind me in the comments if you've been a true fan. If you've been binging on my pick a card readings, then let me know. Coming back to the present state of affairs, it's such a pleasure for me to be focusing on this reading today for you. I hope it will bring you clarity, I hope it will inspire you, and I hope it will give you a little bit of oomph to push your connection, situationship, crush-like situation a step further. Now, I have here for you a choice of 3, either tarot decks or bracelets. You decide. I wanted to give you options so you can have choices. For group 1, I have this Amethyst bracelet that was kindly gifted to my channel. Actually, all of them were gifted to my channel. Thank you so much, wonderful subscribers who decided to give me a gift outside of the usual comments, likes, and subscribes that you would guys normally bless me with. I have here for group 2 a rose quartz one. It's so gorgeous and pearlescent. And I have here for group 3 an aquamarine bracelet. I think aquamarine could be one of my favorite crystals, but it's because I'm a sun in Pisces, and you know, aqua and Pisces, they go hand in hand. Anyway, cheesy stuff aside, I also have here the Good Tarot, the Dreamkeeper's Tarot, and I have here as well the Voyager Tarot. And I'm going to live shuffle some oracle cards as well from the Angels and Ancestors deck and also from the Green Witch Oracle. So take a moment now to reflect on which of these 3 choices pulls you in the most. Thank you so much, guys, for joining my channel, for becoming my light or solar crew members. Thank you as well for purchasing my twin flame erotic novel, The Storyteller. Thank you for following me on Instagram. Thank you for subscribing and liking my other videos on my other channel, Spiritual Soulscapes. Thank you for gifting me things from the beautiful tarot and oracle wish list that I was able to put up together for you guys. You're purchasing things from that list much quicker than I'm able to reply and give you a free general reading for your generosity, but I am getting down to that. Don't worry, guys. If you want to get in touch with me for a personal reading, as you guys know, these are general readings. I am open for personal readings. I can look into your situation much more closely, in depth, and give you a more personalized reading. I've been working with a number of loyal crew members in the last 2 years, and it's been such a blessing. So thank you so much, everyone. If you've made your choice while I was chit-chatting, then I cannot wait to see you at your pile. Hey group 1, hey my darlings, I'm so happy to have you here with me today for another pick a card reading on the topic of how do they think you feel about them versus how you really feel. Let's find out. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this amethyst bracelet. So I can already pick up that you guys are highly spiritual. You could be quite mysterious. There might be some Neptune or Piscean energy in your chart. Or you might have been drawn to this Good Tarot. So maybe the color green pulled you in, which kind of makes me feel that you guys could be quite open-hearted, compassionate, kind, and loving people. So let's see, how do they think that you feel for them? Let's find out. Let's see if it's the truth of how you actually feel. Oof, we have here a block card, 7 of Earth. We also have a 7 of Water. So, okay, synchronicity 7-7, which talks about being tested in life, the spiritual path. It's also the number of divine protection. It's considered a perfect number in Hebrew mythology. And we have a hidden card, the Ace of Air. So, let me give it to you straight. This person thinks that you have a bone to pick with them, that you were kind of rough with them, that you might have tested them, that you might not have trusted them at the beginning. This this is beautiful energy. Seven of Water talks about idealizing somebody. It talks about romantic options, a go with the flow kind of attitude. It can also talk about confusion, maybe indulging too much in alcohol or other mind-bending escapist substances. But when it is next to the Seven of Earth, this talks about, we could have had something, baby. Why did you run away? Why did you block me? What happened? So this is what this person is thinking about you. That's their internal dialogue. And I'm sorry, I'm feeling in a very funky mood right now. I've just been to a concert last night and I'm still kind of wired from that amazing energy. But bringing it back to your energy and your connection and the person on your mind without making too much fun of it, there is the feeling that they're wondering what went wrong. Maybe you think that they should know what they did that made you block them, but they don't. I'm sorry, I can't get out of this optimistic mood. It's just how I feel today. I hope you find it entertaining though. So this person kind of feels a bit clueless. They don't know exactly what they should do to kind of move this connection further. I feel that here with the Ace of Air, they want to talk to you, but maybe they can't. Maybe you blocked them, maybe you threw your phone away in the lake as soon as you read their message. Maybe you're just not open to anything that they want to say. You've adopted the I can't hear any evil, I can't speak any evil, I can't see any evil, those three monkey kind of attitudes, you know, the funny monkeys. It's like you don't want to open up the lines of communication, and at least this is how they perceive you. But they want to talk to you. Yeah, they want to talk to you. They want to kind of be your unicorn. They want to have like the saving grace text message, the email or the text message that will unblock everything between you and them forever. I think that this person is a little bit idealistic or megalomaniac. You choose the two of the extremes. I do think here that now that I've unblocked this energy for you, 7-7, this person still thinks about you very fondly, idealizes you, fantasizes about you. This could be a connection between an earth sign and a water sign. You could be the water dominant one. They might be the earth dominant one. So they kind of feel like you're living poetry. You're like a fantasy come true to life. But you might be too sensitive for this individual's meat and potatoes kind of approach to life, you know? It's like, you know how earth signs can be. If they have money, if they have food, what's the point for struggling for other things in life? Sometimes they can be a little bit clueless to the more emotional, spiritual aspects of life. Oftentimes they can lack sensitivity, but that doesn't make them less lovable. It's just that they have strengths where you might have weaknesses, and you have strengths where they might have weaknesses. I think together you would blend very beautifully. I mean, water plus earth create a lot of mulch, swampy energy, but they can also create the bedrock upon which plants can actually grow. You need both of these elements in order to build a garden, yeah? So potential that was missed. This is what this person thinks of you. And how they think that you feel about them. Well, they just think that you're upset with them, that something pissed you off. They don't know what, because it's not that they would attribute themselves any fault in the situation. And they are looking forward to talking to you again. They actually think that you're going to initiate conversation once whatever upset you will, you know, get you out of your mood. Once you calm down, you're going to come back to them. You will unblock them and talk to them, because they want to talk to you. I'm not sure if you're going to do it. Let's see how you actually feel about this person. Whoa, strongly, because the cards dropped to the table with a punch. Queen of Water. You're very loving. As I said at the beginning, you're very loving. You're very beautiful, very sensitive, very in tune with your higher order energy. but you also need your peace of mind at the moment, and I think this individual disturbed it. You could also be a tarot reader as well. I mean, I just picked up on this energy when I felt the need to introduce this bracelet as an option. I know that some tarot readers and some astrologers watch my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, and I have a feeling that you could identify, if you chose this group, you could identify very strongly with this Queen of Water energy. We also have here the Messenger of Air. You think that they were a bit immature in their communications. You think that they could have been a bit more nuanced. They might have said something that put the foot in the mouth. I also have here as well the 10 of Wands or 10 of Fire and the Fool blocked. I feel like you are waiting for them to kind of tell you how they feel or take a risk towards you, and that risk was never taken, and you feel disappointed. You feel like, oh, now I have to carry the burden of initiating something. Well, I'm over and above this. I'm beyond this. I'm out of here, okay? Maybe you also picked up energetically on the fact that this individual could be a bit loose, because I can see this man's open shirt here. So maybe you were wondering whether this person can play you or trick you or scam you, and something told you, something spiked you up and you walked away. So you have very warm, tender, loving feelings towards this individual, but I feel here that he was right, he or she. I feel the majority of you are here asking for a he. This partner on your mind, this person that you had this connection with, they were right. You are highly sensitive. You are highly sensitive, and something did piss you off. You didn't tell them. No, you didn't tell them. So while you think that this person acted in a very immature way, you were also very mysterious about why did you walk away. So it left you guys with this Ace of Air hanging. Interesting. Okay, so somebody has to drop the burden and take a risk. Who will it be? Let's see what the oracle cards have to say. Okay, so for group 1, I think it's up to you, boo. You have to tell this person what exactly bothered you. Be the light, the white witch here. You are the wise one. You are the sensitive one. You are the one that knows the ins and outs. You are the one that picked up on this person's energy. Now, if you want to, if you feel like it's a waste of time, then move on. Continue your beautiful, glowing, mermaid-like existence. But if you feel like it's worth it, if you still keep thinking about this individual as much as this individual is thinking about you, then it's well worth initiating a conversation, unblocking this person, sending them a message, asking them how they are, if everything is okay, and then kind of telling them, look, I had the feeling that, you know, you were behaving in this way, I was behaving in this way, kind of seeing both sides of the situation. Because if you open up the communication by accusing the other person, nobody has time for that. They will react in a very defensive way. So be mindful of how you word the communication. It's a very volatile time. I know personally I've been embroiled in a couple of very weird email exchanges and weird DMs and communications. It's Saturn in Aquarius at the time at which I'm filming this reading, and it's producing a lot of problems in the way in which we speak, right? Communication, fixed air, Aquarius. But these problems, these moments of tension that we experience in communication, they help us become more aware of when we should stop answering something, when we should be lenient and forgiving, when we should pull our energy back, when we should try again. So Aquarius is always bringing us this higher perspective, right? The higher mind. It's increasing our awareness so that we can evolve. And I feel that this is what's happening here. So please don't see it as a slight to my ego. Why do I have to open up the gates of communication? This is, you are the wiser one in this connection. You are the person with the bigger emotional cojones, so to say. They are kind of simple, but like not in a bad way, like in a more naive, innocent way. This person might not have worked on their intuition. They might not have cared about this aspect, you know? They are just a person here ready to be in a connection with you, and they idealize you, okay? They actually think that you're too good to be true. So that's why they're a little bit puzzled. What happened? Did I say something? And if you stop communication and you are waiting for them to figure out what they did, you can spend a very long time waiting, because this individual doesn't have the intuitive resources to just pick up on what they have done wrong to upset you. Also, you're also highly sensitive, boo. I need to call you out on that. It's not necessarily that it's a fault of yours, but you can't expect everybody to be as sensitive as you are. So it's very nice to tell the other person, look, I'm highly sensitive. Please, could you not use these words? Or when you say something, could you say it to me in a much more kinder, more affectionate way? Because in this way, you're educating the other person how they should treat you. And that's super important at the moment with all this boundary setting kind of weird energy in the collective. Okay, so it's sent with love. I'm not criticizing you, but I think there's room for growth here. Now, let's see one more card. What is the overall vibe of this connection at the moment? And this one wanted to pop up. Divination. Use a love spell on them. Interesting. Yeah, so this confirms my initial intuition, which is that a lot of you here are also readers yourself. And I have here chives. Chives is very fresh, but it's also kind of garlicky, right? It smells quite pungent. We see Virgo energy here. So yeah, it's a bit like, in this situation, you're gonna have to put some work into it, okay? Virgo is the most hardworking sign of the zodiac, yeah? You're gonna have to put some work into it in the way in which you present yourself to this person. You can allow them to get to know you, but also you need to take control of how you manage the expectations of the other person, and what I said earlier, how you get them to treat you, how you get them to talk to you. This person is actually really open to being instructed. So that's the really good way, the really good silver lining in this connection, if you want to call it like that. Especially if they're like a younger Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn themselves, and you are like an older Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Tell them what it is you want, and they're gonna oblige. They're modest, they're sweet, they're open to listening to what you have to say. You can't expect them to like pick up on subtle nuances and guess what you're thinking, because you're not dealing here with another fellow water sign. You're dealing with an earth sign. Most of you will be dealing with an earth sign, and some of you, I think, might be dealing with an air sign as well. So just keeping that in mind, instruct this person. It can actually end up into a really sexy teacher and disciple kind of erotic energy. So take advantage of that. So what I see here is that this individual, how they think that you feel, is that you're highly sensitive. They love that about you, but they would like you to explain to them exactly what they have done wrong and how can they work on this connection. They want to get to know you. They want communication. And they're expecting you to initiate it. Please don't get upset or triggered, but you are the one with the wisest power in this connection, especially if you're a reader, especially if you divinate. You already know. You already know what this person represents to you, what you need to do. I'm just here confirming this to you, okay, boo? And I feel that how you really feel about them, you actually started crushing on them. You have to admit this to yourself with the Queen of Cups here as the first card in your reading. Boo. And also being away from them, burning bridges and no longer communicating with them, as you see these burning letters, it's a bit of a burden on you. 10 of fire, 10 of wands, you're carrying a burden. So why not unburden yourself, unblock this person, initiate a conversation, and work through the many miscommunication and, you know, kind of problems, communication problems that you might have encountered. And I think that once you guys sync with one another, then it could be more of a case of allowing this person to kind of guess your moods, because they will have had enough experience living with you, being around you, to actually know, aha, when she frowns, then that means she's hungry and I need to kind of give her something to eat because she might actually throw a fit, you know. Or when she has droopy eyes, I need to kiss her because she's tired and she just wants a hug, you know, or something like that. But you guys need to build that experience in order to start reading each other's cues and, you know, nonverbal language. You can't just expect it right off the gate, yeah? So this is what I had for you, Group 1. I really hope you have enjoyed this reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next one. Mwah! Ciao! Hey group 2, hey my loves, I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of how do they think you feel about them versus how you really feel. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this rose quartz bracelet. I can already pick up on the fact that you guys are sweethearts, you're very generous, you are very family oriented, domestic. I'm getting Venusian vibes. You could be a Libra or a Taurus. And I also have here the Dreaming Way Tarot. We are going to find out, first of all, how do they think you feel for them? Let's see. Okay, so for group 2 spirit. Oh, this person is confident. They're really confident. Oh, okay, and so we have here the Fool. This person thinks that you're crushing on them. This person thinks that they have you wrapped around their little finger a little bit. And we have here the Page of Cups. They think that they can get away without showing their feelings in this connection. They feel like they don't need to do much because you're already doing most of the work for them. I know, don't get triggered. We're going to see in a second how you actually feel about them. This person has a lot of big dick energy or wet ass pussy energy, but you see it very clearly here what the card represents. Yeah, there is a feeling that I can get anyone I want, you know, I don't even need to do much. I can just take my clothes off and that's it. I am a god or a goddess. But I think, of course, there's more to you than meets the eye, and of course I doubt that this person can actually achieve what they think they can achieve with you. But stick with me, okay? We're trying to explore their psyche, and it's a lot of fun stuff that we can cover here. And we also have here the Queen of Swords. They think, please don't take this the wrong way, but with the Queen of Swords blocked, they think that you can be a bit critical of them, that you can be quite cutting. And some of them, just for some of them, they think you're beautiful, but you're not really that intelligent. Okay, I'm not saying this to insult you in any way. This is their perception of you. So this would fit, because if this is an individual that is so cocky and so full of themselves that they think they can have anyone, they might project onto you some of their shadow silliness and stupidity onto you. You know, they think that if they're... Yeah, okay. Spirit is kind of like, say it in a softer way. I don't want to actually say the word stupid, but this person kind of thinks that people can be quite stupid and quite easily manipulated. And this person thinks that if they use sexuality, then they have like the higher hand in a situation. But sexuality is not necessarily the only way in which you can manipulate people or you can like pull them in. This person has a very narrow view of reality and the social world. So they attributed to you this projection that you might not be as intelligent as you think you are, that you are quite defensive, so they can find a way to get you to want them and drop your defenses and take a risk with them, you know, be foolish, grab onto their staff and enjoy the ride, and don't think about it, baby, you know, don't think about the way in which I treat you, which could be subpar and very low compared to what you actually deserve. I don't like this guy. And I'm saying guy because, as I said, you see here a phallus, right? For the majority of you, I know that the majority of my viewership is comprised of women. I know that you're here asking for about a male, but this can be also a manipulative, a highly good-looking manipulative woman that you might be in a connection with, yeah? So there is a feeling here that this person thinks that they can get you to lower your defenses. They can get you to act in a more stupid way than you would normally would, because you have your defenses up and you're quite... I think that this person perceives you as being quite rigid as well. They don't have such a good opinion of you. And it kind of pains me to actually say these words because I don't want to trigger you or kind of give you like a bad energy. But I'm not really enjoying the energy of this individual. Let's pull one more card just to clarify, just to make sure that this is... Could you clarify this person's energy, please? Maybe this is somebody you have just met or somebody that... Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. This person is trying to, they suffer from low self-esteem and they're trying to build up their self-esteem by bringing yours down. That's why they think that you are not so intelligent, because they are projecting their own insecurity on you. They feel stupid, thereby you are stupid too. Yeah? No, this is not a good mindset. And they think that if they reduce everything to the level of your body, my body, nakedness, sexuality, that they can just gloss over all the other elements that lead to the construction of a good, healthy relationship, like trust, communication, respect. Yeah, no, this person just wants to jump into it, hit it, and then quit it. I'm really sorry to say this, group 2, but I mean, if this would have been the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the Lovers, at least the 8 of Wands, something, the 4 of Wands, but no, it's the 5 of Pentacles, and it's blocked as well, which talks about a deep, deep feeling of inadequacy. And I mean, be careful that you're not in a connection with a narcissist, because this kind of feels like a person that might not love themselves, but they act like they are the bee's knees. They act like they're the best individual ever, which usually is a narcissistic personality disorder's definition, right? Ooh, let's see how you actually feel about them, okay? How do you actually feel about them? Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Oh no! What is happening here? The 7 of Cups blocked. So you're kind of picking up on the fact that there's something weird with this individual. That's why you might be here. You're trying to pierce through the illusion, through the romantic idealization. I feel like you might be very drawn to this individual. They could indeed have this radiant confidence, you know, bright, pearly white smile. I don't know, they might look very good, but you're kind of like, you're intelligent. You're exactly the opposite of what they are thinking that you are. And you're kind of picking up on the fact that there's something weird or not okay with this person. It's like your intuition is giving you some priceless red flags. We have the 9 of Swords. You're trying, however, to not listen to your intuition. Maybe you could be crushing on this person. Maybe you could be horny. I get you, boo. But this is a cautionary word from me to you, from my heart to yours. You are worth better than this situation. I would strongly advise you guys to just run now, okay? We have here as well the 8 of Swords. So again, this is a card that is showing me that you're able to see through the thickness of this person's lies or romantic dialogue or whining and dying you kind of promises. And I would say, you know, like, please pay attention to this. You might be coming out of a period where you were not sleeping so well. You might have felt some interferences. You might have had some nightmares. And you're feeling a little bit out of sorts. You could be questioning your intuition. In this case, you should be very confident in your intuition, because your intuition might be telling you there's something weird with this person. And it's not because you might have gone through a period where you were feeling a little bit low, so you doubt your energy. Please trust your energy. That period that you might have been going through could be as well a spiritual upgrade. Usually when we are on the brink of a spiritual breakthrough, shiz hits the fan in our lives. We might argue with people out of the blue. We might be, things could start breaking around us because our vibration is shifting. We're starting to magnetize things. We're becoming a little bit electric. So there could be, you know, you could be on the cusp of a spiritual breakthrough. As your light increases, it also attracts a lot of darker energy. And this person, I feel, well, they're not like a succubus. They're not something creepy, but they are just a person that kind of needs some sort of psychotherapeutic help to deal with their issues of low self-worth. And they could, for some of you, this person could be drawn to you because you might have more money than they do. And it's just, I'm just getting an arrogant person. Normally the Ace of Wands wouldn't send me this vibe, but in combination with all the cards that I see here on the table, you know, Page of Cups blocked, emotional immaturity. So, and they could also get quite verbally abusive as well. Queen of Swords blocked. So be careful, okay? That's what I'm saying. Be careful, trust your intuition, even if you've been going through a period where you yourself have been going a little bit, I don't know what's happening with me. It's okay, boo. You could be on the brink of a spiritual upgrade. I don't know, get in touch with me for a personal reading as well. We can dive deeper to the core of what is happening. Maybe some people have been trying to hex you. There could be a variety of different reasons why you might not be trusting yourself. But a lot of the blocked energy that I see here is that you might have already close contact with this person, and you're just here to get a confirmation. Okay, for some of you, you already picked up on this energy and you're like, you know what, bye boy, bye guy, bye girl. We also have here the High Priestess blocked, which is the final card that is showing me your energy towards them. All of the cards from you appeared blocked, and as you heard me react to them, they were not really positive. So this sends me thinking that, yeah, you already cut contact with this person, or you're already out of their energy. They're still thinking of you. They would really like to jump into this, yeah, but it's mostly just to satisfy their cockiness. It's kind of like, I need to prove to myself that I can still get you, you know? That's kind of the vibration I'm picking up here. No, I mean, you chose the rose quartz bracelet. You're worth so much more than this. And if you already put this person in the past, then congratulations to you, you know? If, however, this hasn't fully resonated, make sure to check any of the other options in this pick a card reading, or check other pick a card readings that could resonate more strongly to your soul. Okay, you have the power to reject this message if you feel it's not compliant to your current situation, but you could also accept it if you feel like in your bones, oh my god, this is exactly what I've been going through. So you have a lot of willpower. Yeah, boo. Let's see right now, what further insight can we get from the oracle cards? Okay, this is good. This is empowering. Yeah, okay. You have to cleanse yourself. Whoa, you got two. Wow, this is so fun. So when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, right? So we have here the Snapdragon, Gemini energy, purification. And then we have cleansing. So double the message. You need to purify yourself right now. Right now, boo, get your sweet tuckus into a salt bath. Or maybe burn some white sage, some palo santo, sprinkle some rose water onto you, get your obsidian, get your amethyst, make sure you wash them and you scrub them with salt, place them all over your body. You came in contact with a very low vibrational energy, and you don't want to pick up on that vibration, okay? You don't want to carry it with you in other types of relationships, because then you could be a very loving and sweet person, but then all of a sudden other people pick arguments with you and you're wondering what's happening. Well, it's because you're still carrying that kind of energy, kind of like yucky, grayish, kind of wormy energy of this person into your vibration. So make sure that you cleanse, okay? And I can also see here an encouraging message for you, group 2, spring. See your seeds grow. If you're looking for love and you keep encountering duds, I would need you to stay patient. It's gonna take a while. I see here that spring will be the season when whatever seeds you're planting now, the seeds of self-love, self-acceptance, patience, maturity, learning how to discriminate from a sea of frogs, how to find your prince, your princess, whatever seeds you're planting at the moment, they will grow and they will give you this beautiful manifestation in spring. Unfortunately, you have to wait a little while. It could be related to the fact that next year in spring, Pluto enters Aquarius. You might need to wrap up this really difficult transit of Pluto and Capricorn, which has changed us on a very deep soul level. And then as soon as Pluto hits Aquarius in March, boom, you might meet somebody that could be a very fitting counterpart to you. So I feel that this is so important for you at the moment to keep calm, because I see lavender. You will have your fertility and your erotic wishes fulfilled. It's just that you have to be a little bit more patient. In the meantime, it's really important that you learn how to properly purify and cleanse yourself, okay? I see here Gemini twice. Wow. So maybe you guys are Geminis, yeah? Or you're here asking about a Gemini. Yeah, what can I say? Especially if you're a dual sign as well and you're in a connection with a dual sign, keep in mind that it's always like quadruplicities that you could experience. So it's not just you and the other person. It's like you're 4 people in a connection if you're 2 dual signs dating. So that could add some spice and pepper to your energy, but it could also easily confuse a lot of things. Anyway, this is the message that I had for you, group 2. I'm sorry if it was not what you expected. I did my best to interpret the cards as I felt them and what I saw on the table. And you guys know I'm being completely honest and transparent with you with what I read. I have no hidden agenda. So please take the message as it is. Make sure to reject it as well if you haven't enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye. Hey group 3, hey my loves, I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of how does the person on your mind think you feel about them versus how you actually feel. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this Aquamarine Bracelet, my favorite. This speaks about clear intentions, being true blue, being honest, not hiding things, being transparent, open-hearted, open-minded. Also a little bit of psychic energy I'm picking up on. You guys could be Aquarians. I'm picking up also on Geminis, Libras as well. There is a very high-minded energy. So this is also for those of you that were drawn to the Voyager Tarot. This is a tarot deck that I really love. It was created by a psychologist, a person that also has a PhD, and I don't use it so often as I should. So yeah, I am picking up on a lot of Uranian energy. Maybe you guys are Taurians as well watching this pile. You have right now the transit of Uranus on your sun sign. So it's kind of making you act like an Aquarius in your life. But I like the clear blue background of this deck and this mandala that is phenomenal. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. Maybe you wanted to concentrate a little bit. Feel free to press stop on the video and meditate on the images I'm showing you as well. So use this reading how it helps you. Okay, let's find out right now. How is this person thinking that you feel for them? Okay, so keep in mind this is not exactly in the first row of interpretation, is not how you actually feel. I'm going to check this afterwards. Let's first see into their mind. Wow. So you have here the Three of Cups, love. This person loves you. Wow. Okay, or wait, hang on a minute. Aha. I knew it. So Devil's Play, which is the devil, number 15, and then, but it's blocked. And then we have Fulfillment, Nine of Cups. I don't think I'm wrong when I said that this person loves you, but they also think that you're in love with them. This person generally thinks that you have high-minded intentions with them, that you might want them for a long-term partnership, that you are willing to forego passion and kind of carnal, lusty pleasure in order just to be with them. They think that when they are around you, you're always in a good mood. You always light up. They think that you feel that you can fulfill them. But I'm kind of picking up that this can be your person's energy as well. It's like they feel that you feel how they feel for you. Whoa, meta. So they basically want to fulfill you and they think you can fulfill them. They want to love you and they feel that you can love them if they are not already in love with you, and they project onto you that you love them back. This person is willing to let go of fornication and one night stands and kind of hot, messy, dirty, secret hookups, because that's what the devil represents, in order to be with you, to just commit with you, to have sex only with you, to please you. This person wants to rock your socks off and bring a wish into reality. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This person always also kind of fantasizes that they are so awesome that you fell in love with them, that they are a wish come true in your life. Are they? Let's find out how you feel. I'm curious. Okay, so for group 3, how do they actually feel? Oh, you have strong feelings for this person. Again, so a number of cards. You want to get it on. You want to win them. You definitely want to win them. Maybe you are the initiator. You are the person that is chasing them. The Chariot. That's why they have such Venusian energy. They feel very flattered by the fact that you're chasing them. Disillusionment, Five of Cups. You are trying to get over a deep disappointment, a deep feeling of loss in your life by chasing this person. You should be doing some healing at the moment, but instead you're trying to distract your attention with this individual. Yeah, you're feeling quite emotionally vulnerable at the moment. Group 3, my loves. You're feeling quite vulnerable at the moment. Your strength is depleted. Then we have the knower, the Sage of Crystals. It's blocked. So this is almost as if you're acting against your better judgment in this connection. You think you found, you know, the world, the person of your dreams, and you're kind of really ready to lock this down as quickly as possible. There's a sense of urgency, like, oh my God, yes, I want this, I want it now. But you're acting from a place of wounding, from a place of, I'm tired of being sad, I'm tired of being, you know, kind of like not showing the other person that I care about them. I'm tired of waiting. I want to do it, and I want to do it now. And this person feels incredibly flattered. They feel like they want you, but they didn't have to put in the work. It's basically like, for them, this connection is a free joyride. 3 of Cups, they're having fun. And you're doing all this work. Is it fair? I don't know, do you care about it being fair? So let's see. Negativity, we have here the 5 of Crystals. And we also have here narrowness. Oh God, what's happening here? Group 3, narrowness. And this is the 9 of Crystals. 9 of Crystals and the 5 of Crystals. This talks about wanting to win at all costs. You really want to win this person over. You would really say and do anything to be with them. There are a lot of dark thoughts in your mind. There are a lot of worries, anxieties, sleepless nights, and you're trying to escape those. You might be escaping loving on you, focusing on you. What is making you feel so sad? What is making you feel so out of sorts? But it's kind of like you don't want to sit and think. You don't want to sit and feel these feelings because they're uncomfortable. So it's kind of like, I'd rather just spend my time romancing this person. And this person is feeling like you think that they are the love of your life. You think that they feel that you think that they are your home, that they can be your wish come true. So it's kind of like this person is lapping up all of this, these compliments, this idealization. It's like you took this person, you put them on a pedestal, and it's like, stay there. I just want to glorify you because it's too sad for me to be with myself. I just want to focus on you. I want to worship you. I want to be with you. I want to win you. You're mine, you know? Finally, I can get Instagram worthy photos or whatever it is that you think you crave and that will fill the sadness that you're feeling at the moment. And then this person is like sitting on the throne going like, yes, love me. Yes. Adore me. Of course, I am the best. But who adores you? Boo. What is happening here? I mean, my heart breaks. I feel like crying for you, honestly. Okay. Woof. Let's pull some oracle cards and try to find out what is happening here. Because it hurts me, because you are actually so clear blue. Clear blue. I can't even speak it. You're not in this period. You're trying to work against what you know, what you feel. You could be having a very difficult transit that is somehow affecting one of the watery emotional houses in your chart. Saturn in the 4th, Saturn in the 8th, Saturn in the 12th, Pluto in any of these houses, the 4th, the 8th, the 12th, usually the houses of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, some of the most psychic, soft, slow, and emotionally intense houses of the zodiac. These are the houses that don't bring immediate results. Whatever happens to us when we have a massive outer planetary transit to those houses, it's always subtle, it's always private, it's a deep healing that happens in one-to-one connections. But it's like there is an ambition here, a drive, maybe an unintegrated part of the ego, a shadow aspect that is pushing you to just lunge at this connection forward. Maybe you're trying to learn a lesson. Your soul is kind of prepping you up for a lesson. And you're here to kind of gain some sort of perspective, some awareness, to kind of grab control of this shadow aspect. Okay, to take it, name it, and make it your biatch. Yeah? I'm trying to bring some levity into this reading because, okay, so let's see. What are the oracle cards? Come on, let's bring some light into this reading. You have to transform. You have to transform. Maybe it's like you're building right now this idealization bubble that is going to burst. Maybe with this person's rejection, or you waking up one morning figuring out, oh my God, I invested so much of my energy idealizing this. Who is this person, right? They don't love me. They don't care about me. And that will be, boom, the moment of transformation. But I would rather you take control of your transformation right now, in this moment, before you build up this bubble and you suffer through a romantic disappointment in order to actually get back on the path of this transformation. It's not gonna go anywhere. This transformation has to happen. Even if you chase love, even if you push the idea of, I don't want to be spiritual, I don't want to heal, you still have to do it. The transit is not gonna go away. The problem is still gonna be there. I know, it's hard. I know, transits always kind of whoop us into shape, no matter how many shortcuts we want to take. So shapeshifter, shapeshifter. Focus on this beautiful energy. Yeah, it's one of my favorite cards. I think he looks so beautiful. So we have here, transform and unveil your gifts. This is a power moment in your life. Don't give your power away to somebody who is not worthy of it. They haven't done anything to earn it. They were just there for a good time. And it's like, you're giving this love to them when it deserves to belong here, to radiate it from the inside out, to truly kind of bring forward and attract a worthy counterpart. We see the broccoli here, right? Broccolis are nutritious, but they can also be quite nasty smelling if you boil them for too long. So you could think this is something healthy and nutritious for you, but it might end up just being something that leaves a bad smell behind you. Or in your life, in your romantic life. I see here Gemini, duality. Things are not what they seem. We also have here leadership. Take control of your life. You have the power. You can lead. Don't let somebody else lead for you. You could be a South Node in Libra, trying to cling to an individual because you're too worried about being on your own. You can do it, boo. I can tell you, from one South Node in Libra to another, if you resonate with this South Node placement. You can do it. You're the leader. You've got the power. You're brave. You're courageous. You can be single and thriving. And that's what's going to pull in the perfect counterpart for you, not you chasing the other person with adoration and they're not doing anything but lapping it up. You're not going to be in a relationship with a person. You're going to be in a relationship with a projection. And that's going to end up hurting as soon as that projection dissolves, just like a movie would end and all of a sudden you light up, the cinema room lights up and you're like, oh, I see all this popcorn on the floor and these two people kissing in the background and oh wow, the beautiful dream has stopped, I want to pull one more card for you. I want to actually see what's coming up. So if you take this bold leap forward and you pull your energy back right now and engage in this transformation, what's coming up? Aspiration, Four of Wands, the chance for a true spiritual union, the chance to feel inspired, a helping hand. You see it there, right? We also have the Statue of Liberty, the symbol of freedom. But in order for people to meet the symbol of freedom, especially if they weren't born in America, they had to travel to it, right? The journey is what matters. Don't freak out before the finish line. Boo, this is really important, okay? I say this with all the love in my heart that I can, and I'm telling you from my personal experience. There were moments when I was single and it was so much better for my money, my energy, my mental health to be single than to be in a connection where I put so much work and nothing was given back to me. On the contrary, I was disrespected. It's like I never existed to that person. They were in love with the projection of themselves because I idealized them so much. So be mindful whom you idealize, okay? They're a person, not a god. Yeah? Idealize yourself. Become the hero of your own life. Fall in love with who you are. Fall in love with your story. Even if it's just focused on the little things in life, I managed to pay my rent. Yes! I managed to buy a car. Woohoo! You know, like little things like this. I managed to get out of bed in the morning and feel good and not be overcome by fear. Yes. You deserve better, boo. This is my message to you. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Keep in mind you're a powerful creator, so you can also reject this reading and actually look at the other options in this pick a card, or look at my other pick a card readings. At the end of this clip, you will see a list with pick a card readings. I have like more than 480 of them, close to 500, so you have a lot of room to choose from, just like you should have a lot of room to choose from romantic options in your life, rather than making one person your end all and be all, okay? That's a recipe doomed for failure, so be careful about that. I love you so much, group 3. Thank you for listening to this. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next one, okay? Take care. Mwah.